G'day, today we're going to have a look at a game called Escape Simulator 2 that is coming out October 27th, so just before this video is released. They've kindly given me a key to have a look at this one, so let's just jump in from this page straight into the tutorial since I have not played it before. So it doesn't include multiplayer, but we are going to be playing this one single. Move your mouse and turn around. Use WASD. Interactions. Press click to interact objects. Try a table below. Alright, simple enough. What's it say? So, facts about puzzles. So we got a 2 over here. Use control to bend down. Use control to stand up. So I guess it just toggles on and off. I press it. Inventory and items. Step 1. Grab items with this while holding an item. Press that to put it in your inventory. So pick it up. Got it. Complete. Yep. Alright. Select the discs in your inventory using numbers 1 to 9. Pick up the item and use spacebar to examine it. There are a lot of different buttons to press for this. Solve the puzzle box and use the key on the desk's keyhole. So I use spacebar to examine it, as long as it says it on the screen. Rob. Close. As long as like when I'm holding an item it says press spacebar to examine it, it should be fine. Pick up the box and follow the instructions on it to solve the puzzle. Okay, so we grab it, we press, see on that page I don't see, okay, spacebar zoom, okay. Pick me up and open the drawer. Slide that down. Pick up the puzzle pieces. Drag pieces from the inventory and finish the map. Okay, cool. So I can see that's the 1, 2, 3 over there. So no, wisdom 4. Examine. Drag. Right. Pick up the key. Use it on the table. Did I drop that other one on the floor? Yeah. Rude of me. 7. Yep. Drag items by holding. Oh. Alright. Pinning items. Pick up paper and examine it. Pin the paper using the pin icons while examining it. Okay, so we examine it. And then we say pin. Oh, and I can move it around. Put it up there. Close. So we could say N equals 4. D equals 2. O equals 6. R equals 3. And then can I unpin? 1. Deselect 1. Zoom. Unpin. Some items are large and heavy, so you can only carry one at a time. Move the crates away from the centerpieces. Okay, so. Tools are items that allow you to perform a special action. Use the spyglass to reveal the hidden code or recess. Use, okay. 4215. Don't need to keep doing that. Um, Finish the tutorial. You finished the tutorial. Proceed to the lobby. Yes. Failed the tutorial, but not be able to pronounce proceed. Okay, here we are. Welcome to the lobby. Play. Solo it up. Welcome to the lobby. Lobby is your gateway to escape rooms. Team up with your friends, customize your character, and get ready for the challenge ahead. Or you can just hang out here and relax. Well, maybe let's do that for next 20 minutes or so. Just relax here in the lobby. Plenty of options here. Spaceman. My hair color, so probably not too much in the back there. Okay. We want to do the Lost Starship, the Cursed Treasure. Let's do the Cursed Treasure, looks cool. Storage space is unlimited. Each room has... Alright. If you ever get stuck, you can find helpful hints in the main menu. Alright, so we've got a keyhole here that's sort of square. Definitely information in there. Ricky's diary entry, May 1821. We've departed from Porto Nuevo, April of 1821. We've been facing strong winds forcing us westward. We hit the shallows near the shores of Cuesta. We can't stop water from pouring in. We are drifting northwards. We will sink soon. The shadows are closing in. Alright, well, let's hold on to that. That's the trash can it spoke of. We can drag the barrels, just to make sure there's nothing under it. Drag the chair. Can't pick it up though. Let's look at the bottle. Can't pull that out. Can't really make out what's written on it. Hold on to it. Let's grab a fork. Move the mug around. Those seem important. This seems like it's missing them. Or we can collect more. Ah, it's gonna play a tune, because I'd imagine to the... how do I do it? Close. So if we say did, just a random assortment of the 5. So either I accidentally got the correct pattern, or that always opens. That was a... Okay. Is that a picture of the puzzle wheel? I want to use it. Throw item across the room. I got that as an achievement though. Definitely a lot of bottles around, so just put that with other bottles. The picture of a hook on that table. Okay, so the 2 symbols on that. And I feel like our piece of information from before would give us a bit more of a insight into so if we looked at this, we Just to pin that, say, up there. We departed from Porto Nuevo, which is here. We've been facing strong winds, forcing us westward. So going this way. We hit shallows near the shores of Okisto. Akiista. Pronounced it with such confidence the first time. We can't stop water from pouring in. We are drifting northwards. We will sink soon. The shadows are closing in. So we're going to say that he's somewhere up here. I-E. A-G. I mean, I don't know what we need to do with that information yet, so... Sort of a partial piece. What's this guy's hat? Can I take your hat? I'm dying for a couple of drinks right now. Could you hop in the back and serve me some? Alright, there's bits of information on there, so let's see if we can get in here. Okay, so we've got one of these. Seems like that one suits. Oh no, I'm just matching patterns. That's none of them. So what am I attempting to make it a picture of? A symbol? Oh, is it the north? It's north, south, east, west. So that probably would be south. No, it's west. Oh, that doesn't work. No. Drag him in here. Yeah, so we'll leave him there for now. So we need 3 more of those. Okay, so I now see that these tables all have numbers above them. I guess we've got to order them in some way. And I have to identify the names of everyone and what symbol goes with them. Well... So I can assume that this guy probably goes with... the hook. That doesn't actually come up for anyone. Okay. John's famous saber. So, can we see that saber in any of these pictures? Right there. So this is John. What else have we got? The Menace. So no information really there about who that would be. Rat's pistol. So, is there anything unique about this pistol? Because I think 2 different pictures have a pistol in it. That's got a pistol, so he could be John the Rat. I believe our friend up here also had... No, he didn't. Okay, so... let's assume that this is John the Rat, which means that John the Rat is a There's a cannon. One of those... Oh, what do we got up here? The rat. Rum with mead. Do we have any more information on... I don't think that gives me any pieces on who these guys are. Drag it, we may as well, just to make sure we don't have anything left behind him. Now, why I need to know who is who, I have no idea at this stage. I feel like I've really locked into a thing I'm focusing on. Okay, so... that we can take, and that's going to belong... assume here. And apparently I'd already moved it into the correct position. Now you, I believe, belong there. Okay. So that there is Ricky's diary. So this is Ricky here. So that's Ricky's flag with the heart on it. So do we have Ricky the Worthy is somebody. The Worthy last night's rum with apples. We know Ricky the Worthy is a person. I don't know if a canon means we've got one right, because does the name Ricky the Worthy appear on everyone? Like it's everywhere, so... So no conclusion on who Ricky the Worthy is yet, just so we assume that that's a name. I don't know if there's more to get out of this. I don't know how I was meant to find that music, or if it was just that I was meant to play anything. There's nothing else on these tables that's particularly unique. These two guys both have lobster. There's clams on more than one table. I don't think there's anything that sort of jumps out. So yeah, Henry was a fearless dog. He ravaged high and wide. He only ever loved his gold. The devil on his flag. So Henry loved his gold, which is this guy. And the devil on his flag, which was... I think the one over here. So Henry the Menace, we are saying, is this guy here. Henry the Menace. And so we know Henry the Menace is this one. Okay. What are we even trying to achieve here? So that comes off. That comes off, that comes off. So they need to be aligned or on top of each other. Because this one doesn't work. Or do I just need all of them to fit? Okay. It's E. Lovely, so we've just got one more puzzle to go somewhere. Oh, there's another chest. Spent so much time looking up some real really obvious things that we missed. I also feel like I pick up things and put them down where I didn't find them, and that's going to make me so much more confused. Take the dagger. Ricky. So it's Ricky one we don't have. This is Ricky. Was Ricky the writer of the note? Yeah. So Ricky, the worthy. This in the way. All right. Okay. So this is where we need to know our various pirates. So Chalice, bottom right. It's our mystery man. This is the crossed shovels. And over here we've got cannon in the bottom left. Which really means I can just rotate this one through till I hit it. Alright. That's a key. For this? Alright. Well, that's sort of solved my mystery about which pirate's which. So I don't need that information anymore. What I now need is... Well, that's his key. Ah, there it is. The easy one to... I need 3 drinks. A bubbling mixture first, then a double shot of grog, and lastly a mixture of meat and beer. So how do we know what belongs where? Juice plus mead or grog equals bubbling. Mead plus beer or grog equals foaming. Beer plus juice or grog equals vapor effect. Mixing drinks, use the measuring mug. Okay, where's my... This is my measuring mug. Okay, so if we put... Let's pick this up, zoom on it, pin it. Yeah, let's make it a bit more. Okay. So, if we go... I already did that. Can I tip that out? Alright, so we're going to go this guy. Thank you. And this guy. That's bubbling. So that means that this is juice and grog. It's definitely not beer. So beer's on this side. I don't know if I've got a fourth sign. But it would be... there it is, mead. So these three are on this side. So if we tip that out, because definitively it means that we know that one of the two of these is beer. So if we put that in there, and we know that one of these is juice, by the way, as well. So that gets the vapor effect. So this is either beer, juice, or grog. So we know then that this is either... There's not juice because we know juice has to be on that side, which means that grog is on this side. So it's either grog or beer, the two on this side. So if we then go... say, this one. And this one, we get foaming, which means it's mead, beer, or grog. So it's not juice, which means that this one is definitely juice. That means that one has to be mead. So we can tip that one out. So if we go this guy and juice, we get bubbling, which means that has to be mead or grog. We've only got grog left, so that's grog. That is beer. Okay, so what did you want? A bubbling mixture first, then a double shot of grog, and lastly a mixture of mead and beer. So, bubbling mixture first. Oh, that's Jack's hat. There we go, that's Jack. What a funny way to find out. Then he wanted double shot of grog. Mixture of mead and beer. That key. Was there a box? Well, sorry, that was Jack. So I mean, even though we sort of have it, his name on there. hang on 1 second. Oh. There's not really any information there. Oh, and there's that thing. I know what to do with this guy. Belongs there. Really take any info from that. Biggest catch of the tavern. Okay, so the biggest catch of the tavern assumably is going to be the horned whale. So if we then look over here, can we see a horned whale? Yes, we've got him right there in GC24. So let's put this down just on the box. Let's have a look at 4. So I don't quite understand what we're attempting to achieve with these, because it's 3 colors. I think we're meant to be placing them on something. They belong on this board. So if we go back to this guy and we pin him, guess I don't need that anymore. Okay, so 2 at the bottom, the 3, then the 5, then 2 and the 1. So we go, this guy belongs there, this guy belongs there, that guy belongs there. What do we need to achieve? No? Okay. So what I need to draw out. And then I go to here. Then we need to somehow path through. Okay. How do we do this? That way, and then up to him. Where we need to do 1, 2, 3, back there, then that. Hey. Number 3. Last key. With the shot. I'm carrying a fork around. Yeah, there's a sword. Okay, so it's probably to do with these. Okay, so let's go zoom In that, this guy we'll get rid of. This guy we're going to put here. So now I assume we've just got to figure out which table's which. So, the information was here. Flying Dutchman is chicken legs with apples. So we've seen chicken legs with apples on this table and that table. So either this table, and this table are tables 1 and 3. And then we've got Poseidon's Court is boiled lobster, which is this guy, which means that this is table 3. And that means it doesn't matter what the meal actually is, that's table 1. Capped Hunter. Yeah, the mushrooms are over there. Golden Treasure and Poseidon's Court. So whatever one has the boiled lobster, that's... There was 2. That means this one is 4. I assume we pull this to confirm that. Oh, you belong over here. Sorry. To win all, mark all the ships on the board. Ships can be placed horizontally and vertically. No part of the ship may border another ship. So I'm not allowed to take those marks away. So what, I've just got to sort of mark all the various ships. But I can't have any sort of cross any others. Okay. So is this if I put dice on top of it? Wait, okay, so do that again. It showed symbols on them before. See, that guy's got the... I don't know if I'm saying he's 2. And he's showing a 2 as well. And we do our old thing of just rotating through, but I don't know if they're necessarily showing 2s. Anyway, I'd say we might call that one the end of that, because I'm not sure how much further I've got left to go on that. How about that? There's just notes that I haven't even bothered picking up. There we go. Decently fun. Definitely be fun with friends too. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. And until next time, catch you later. See ya.